Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to add audio to your Google Slides. First, you're going to go to the website called Vukaroo. Once you're in Vukaroo, you don't have to create an account or download anything in order to use it. You should see this now, and here is the red button to record, so we're going to hold this down. Good morning. Make sure to take notes while you view the slides. Stop on slide 10. Good morning. Make sure to take notes while you view the slides. Stop on slide 10. So if I don't like that, I can redo the recording, but I'm just going to continue. I'm going to press save and share. Now here's a link. So I could just give everybody the link of that actual recording, but I'll show you how to insert it into your slide. We're going to go to download. Then we're going to go to our drive. So you're going to go to drive.google.com and you're going to make a new folder. We're going to call this folder Vukaroo Recordings. So now I'm going to find it. Let's look at the share settings of this folder. So we're going to click on that drop-down menu, click on share, and you'll see that right now the only people allowed to look at anything or listen to anything in this folder is people that I've added, and I've added nobody. It's only me right here. So we're going to change these settings. I'm going to click here, and now it says anyone in Greenfield can view or listen to these. Now, because sometimes students log in on their parents' phone or on a different computer with a different email, I highly suggest going even further and saying anyone with the link can hear this audio message or can hear anything in this folder, I should say. So once I change the settings for that folder, anything that lives in this folder will now have availability to be heard by anybody who just has the link. I won't have to keep giving permission hundreds of times. So I'll press done. Now I'm going to drop my recording that I just did. And this one has the date. So I know it's this one, but I could double check to make sure it's this one. Good morning. Make sure to take... Okay, so I already know it's that one. So if this is a recording you're only going to use once, you probably don't have to rename it. But if this is a recording that you think you can reuse over and over again, then I would rename it to something that you know is easy to remember what this audio contained. So I'm going to say, good morning, slide 10. Okay. Again, you don't have to name it, but you can. So now I have this saved. It has the share settings updated. We'll double check again. Anyone on the internet with the link can view it. Perfect. So now let's go back to our slideshow. I'm going to go to insert. I'm going to audio. And here it is, good morning, slide 10. You see that I have tons of others. Now, because I hit insert audio, I will only get audio files in here. And just so you know, it only accepts MP3 files. It does not accept any other type of file, audio file. So that's why I use Vukaroo, because it transfers my audio. So I'm going to click on this one and click select so that it can insert. You'll see that I got this little speaker here. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so that when students open the slideshow, they can see it. There it is. That's hard to miss. Now I can push play. Good morning. And so the kids can hear it. And as soon as I click on this format options menu opens up. So what this means here is that as soon as if I'm on present mode, this button up here, as soon as I click on it, the audio will play. If I select audio and I'm in present mode, as soon as I get to the slide, it's going to play. This one's a little challenging because you do have to teach your students how to use the present button. But you can't go wrong with just on click. You just have the kids push play. They already know how to push play on YouTube, so why couldn't they on this audio, right? So now what you could do is change the size around, or you can rotate it. I usually don't take a lot of time doing this part, position it, but you can also move it manually just by dragging it. So that one's not worth it. Recolor might be interesting. Maybe yellow, or let's see, maybe red always means, I don't know, maybe red always means directions, and maybe yellow means a little hint. And so it might be nice to color code so that kids know what to expect when they're clicking on that audio. There's other things you can look into here, but really they're not really important. I'm gonna go ahead and close this. Oh, the last thing I wanted to show you that I forgot. If I'm in present mode and I click on loop audio, the audio is gonna keep playing until I change the slide. Now, if I uncheck this, the audio will play throughout the whole presentation if I'm in present mode. So that could be a little frustrating. So you might want to make sure to keep this check on unless you teach middle school and you're trying to torture them on purpose. So now let's check it out. In fact, let's do automatically and then we'll do the on click so you can see what it looks like. So I'm going to press present. Good morning. Make sure to take notes while you view the slides. Stop on slide 10. Good morning. Make sure to take notes. So you see how it keeps while looping? You view the slide. As soon as I change the slide, it stops the looping. Okay, that's what I was talking about earlier. When you're here, you change the formatting, stop on slide. If I uncheck this, it will not stop. So we'll hear it. Good morning. Make sure to take notes while you view the slides. I'm changing the slide stop and it's on still slide going. 10. Still changing the slide and Good morning. It's still playing. Make sure to take notes. Okay, and so I just wanted to show you what it looks like. You can play around with that, of course. I just like to keep it on click, make sure to stop on the slide change, and I don't like to keep the loop audio because if kids need to hear it again, then they push play one more time. Maybe if you're teaching them how to count or something like that, or maybe it's the ABCs, I don't know. Sometimes some of the things can be helpful, but most of the time you're not going to need to loop any audio. So that is how you can insert audio into your Google Slides. Hope that helped.